is Run the Numbers. My name is Jason. This video here is part of our warm-up series, so that means we're on the go. We're in motion on the beautiful streets of Los Angeles, California. Normally I would say the nice and sunny streets of Los Angeles, California, but we got a little bit of a drizzle. Winter time here, one of the few days that it's going to be raining here in Los Angeles. So also that means I want to keep this a little bit brief so I don't get rained on all too much. I should also mention before we get started, this is a video part of our 100 videos challenge, which means this is a video where we're trying to get 100 videos out in 100 days. It's a whole challenge I've made for myself to make sure I put out a whole lot of content out there for you, helping you on your personal finance journey. All right, with all that said, that out of the way, I want to quickly make a comment. You could even say a reaction about a particular video that I saw recently on YouTube. And that video was from Your Rich BFF, fabulous, excellent channel. And the most recent video there was on the topic of loud budgeting, kind of promoting financial transparency between kind of you and your family and friends, kind of this idea of putting more of your financial situation, your financial constraints out into the open, and basically making better communication around the different elements. Go watch that video. I'll put the link to that video in this description just because I find that it's great to kind of give what the source of all this inspiration for this video is. And so, yeah, if you watch that video, you'll see a couple of examples of some tougher times as to when it could be warranted to put out more financial transparency, and what are some ways to do that. So that was all spoke to at length. I won't go into too much detail here, but I'll just give a reaction that I've seen a lot of effort recently. In particular, I happen to watch a lot of videos on YouTube related to personal finance, and there definitely is this sort of drumbeat towards more transparency, whether that's related to this topic of what are the constraints of a financial budget, different aspects around that. I've definitely seen more of an effort of financial transparency and even pay transparency, salary transparency. There's, of course, a lot of different people crushing it, making an effort to want to put more transparency as to what are the different exact salaries, if not pay ranges, for different roles across different industries and different things like that. So I just want to say, my reaction, I'm all for it. I definitely love this idea that there's more light to be shown on pay transparency, on financial budgets and constraints, and all these different efforts. Definitely what comes to mind here is that there shouldn't be shame or this sort of notion that you should hide the different elements that might have got you into kind of a bad financial situation, for the reason that if you shed more light on it, you can get better help. You could get help quicker than you otherwise would have. There's all kinds of reasons that the transparency can really help. So yeah, what comes to mind here, of course, is an excellent YouTube channel that I'd like to highlight, and that is Financial Audit. That's done by Caleb Hammer and his team. I think just last week they had a big milestone. Caleb had a big milestone reached on that channel, reaching a whole 1 million subscribers, of which I am one of them. I love the content there. That's just because the content is great. Caleb is great, certainly entertaining, and yeah, definitely go check that out. Maybe I'll put a link to Caleb's channel there, Financial Audit. So these are just examples. This most recent video I watched, of course, from Your Rich BFF. The entire channel in and of itself of Financial Audit. All these are part of this effort, making strides to sort of put more of the financial picture to light. And I definitely think that holds a lot of merit. There's a lot to be gained when doing so. All right, so you might be thinking, all right, Jason, well, are you going to take a step into more financial budget and pay transparency? I think there's a time and a place to do so. I definitely am happy to mention about the different elements of what I'm going through, and in particular, I made a video here on this channel that said why I am happy earning $0 from YouTube in my first month. So you can get a sense that, yeah, from YouTube, I'm not earning $1 as of yet, and that's perfectly fine. You go watch that video. I'll put the link in the description to that video as well. So yeah, you can get a sense as to that. If you don't know already, I in fact have a separate career, a separate job outside of all these videos from YouTube. So I'm a software engineer. I could go into what my salary is or has been. Maybe for another time, I'll just mention I'm making a comfortable six-figure salary. So when it's appropriate, when it feels right, I'll go into more details as to kind of what I've done on that path. But for now, I'll kind of leave you there as to say, I support the idea. I'll get to it kind of when it makes sense. And for now, I just want to applaud this most recent video from Your Rich BFF. Go check it out. That's about loud budgeting and the transparency between you, your friends, your family, related there. And then, of course, entire channels that have been doing a lot of effort with more transparency on this and whole bit more. So in all that effort, I want to leave you there and just say, I'm definitely for all this openness, and I'll be trying to join in that effort as well when I can. All right, thanks so much. Gotta run.